Okay, here I am with one of my favorite students. They're all my favorite students, Rosemary. And Rosemary has just come upon a great discovery, and I'm going to have her tell you a little bit about it. This is a new turtleneck that she's made from that quick sew pattern, and I'm going to put that up on here. And she's going to talk a little bit about how did you first figure out that you wanted something like this? You had something that you bought.
I had some just tops that had a crinkly turtleneck that was comfortable, stretchy, went with everything, basic colors, and it was great. That was 2 years ago. I've worn them out, and I can't find a new one.
And basically, Rosemary shows dogs, and so she needs to be out doing like this, and she needs to look professional while she's inside the show ring. And this is not the beauty contest. These are dogs that actually have brains. And so she needs to look professional at the same time. She has very nice shoulders. She has a very nice chest area and a very nice bust. She doesn't have much of a waist, and she has real tiny hips. I'm real green about that part. And so she looks fabulous. Turn just sideways. So she looks fabulous. So she has a great profile here, and yet at the same time, now turn back straight. And yet there's none of this off the shoulder. There's none of this baggy business right here. She has a little FBA on one. She's done this in 2 already. And she looks smart with it, hip, comfortable. So that, and about, how long did it take to make up the first one? Which is the first one you ever made?
The first one I made took me probably 3 hours.
It took you
3 hours to cut it because it was careful with the knit, and I put in a dart. This particular one I just gathered.
And just eased it in.
Eased it in, and it gave me what I needed to come over the bust and still be straight down here, and nothing tight, nothing pulls. And I did... this one we didn't have to adjust the sleeves. The sleeves were fine. I like to make them long, but I'm going to pull them up. So I like a 3/4 sleeve.
So that they'll stay.
They stay, and I'm a let's pull up your sleeves and get to work person, and so that's what I need.
And then, how long did it take you to make this? This is your second.
This was the second one. This probably took me 2 hours.
Okay, so in 2 hours, you have the shirt of your dreams. You know it's going to work. You've done it in a black silk knit. You've done it in this. This is brown, but it has a bunch of aubergine in it, and that's the reason why it works on Susan's coloring. The second thing Susan wants to talk about are her pants. This is a new look pattern, and I'll put that up.
On elastic, took probably an hour and a half to make. It matches this. It looks good. I could put a belt with this if I wanted. I can put a jacket over it, a cardi that would pull it all together. Depending on, you know, where I'm going. I wouldn't wear that in the ring. I need to be able to get out and move and be there, but I didn't want to wear jeans and t-shirts.
Into the ring.
Into the ring. I wanted to look
professional.
Back again, yes.
And you said, too, one of the things is when you get up in the morning, you want to have a nice look about yourself because you never know if you're going to be running out to your daughter's place of business, to her office.
Exactly. I'm retired. I don't have to get up and get dressed and go to work. I get up and I work through the house, but I want to be dressed. I don't want to look like a schlump, because when I look like a schlump, I feel like a schlump and act like a schlump. And, you know, everybody knows what that means. Just, I want to put a little makeup on, and I want to just, in case someone does happen to come to the door, I won't scare them to death. And I do want to be able to go out on a whim and say, I need to pick up something, I need to go up, or if someone calls and said, I need you right now, I want to be able to say, I can just get in the car and go, and I'm not, you know, I don't look bad.
Right. And you look professional if you want to look professional, but most
Exactly.
of all together.
Right.
Put together.
Well, and I have to add too that being around you, you get up and you're dressed like this all day.
Yeah.
And I like the look. You're together and you're dressed, and that's just your look.
This
and
is,
I want my own look.
Yeah.
You know, I want to be able to look decent.
One of the things we did with Rosemary's pants is really interesting here. These new look pants are fabulous, and they work for everything. If you feel like you don't look good in leggings, you don't like the shape of your calves in proportion to your thighs. Rosemary and I are both short, and we have to be real careful about where lengths hit us.
And widths.
We have different body styles, but we've got to remember that our sweet spot on Cheryl Teagues is right here. On us, it's right here. And so we got to be real careful about our proportions. As far as Rosemary is concerned, she's very sensitive about the proportions of her calves and her thighs. So leggings are not an option for her. She doesn't feel comfortable in them, and that's okay. I don't care.
My calves are more muscular, and I'm not comfortable showing that.
And it doesn't matter if they're big, small. You know, you don't like wearing leggings. This is the alternative to leggings. And so what we did is we took out about 2 inches. Her knee is right here, and it's right above her knee. We pulled out 2 inches. We marked that spot. We divided and took 1 inch out of this seam and 1 inch out of the inseam, 1 inch out of the side and 1 inch out of the end. We brought it up to the hip, right here at her widest point. So we took in here, brought it back up to the seam, regular seam. We took this in here and brought it down to the regular seam. So looking straight on again, we didn't change the cuff hem. We didn't change this. We just brought it in and then brought it back out. And that's a line that we're all used to seeing, and when you see a straight up and down, it's going to look baggy. If you put these pants on and they look baggy, that's how you do it. I'm going to put up a diagram here of how we did that. But that shows really what we've done with it. And you can see she has a very professional look. It's not intimidating. It can go everywhere from the grocery store to if she has to go into, like I say, her daughter's office where she wants to look professional, not formal, but professional. And she doesn't want to be walking in a t-shirt and jeans or anything like that. She can look respectable. And it's easy and comfortable, and it's so nice.
You can do anything with it.
Yes, it's so nice. So this is a really fabulous look that you can consider. Here's the option to the leggings if you don't like leggings, and here's a great, wonderful top for you. Thank you, Rosemary.
You're welcome.